All right, real brief update. Obviously we've got the bed off. We're getting ready to lift this up. I'm going to pressure wash underneath. It actually already has undercoating on it. I'm just going to clean it up, respray the wheel wells, some of the other areas with undercoating. That's good. We actually primed I straightened this out. This did have a bend in it before. Now it's nice and straight. What I did was it had a big bend right here. From something slamming into it. What I did was I got a big ratcheting strap from Home Depot, and it actually had a big clip on it, and I just clipped it behind here, and then I just ratcheted clear over. I put a block on the other end and then fastened it underneath, cranked it so it was about an inch or so this way, and then it relaxed into position. I did that a few times, let it set, and yeah, that straightened it right out. That was awesome. Also, we just wanted to update, we got this all painted up. My favorite thing in the world is the Pour 15 gloss black top coat. That's what I did everything with. I've got new Driveline on order. Obviously this one's about 4 inches or so too short. So that's coming in the mail. Ordered it from a Texas Driveline shop. Took the measurements, got all the angles, and then they're sending it off. Yeah, I got the lift in, so 8 inches. It is the Skyjacker soft ride, so it has 2-inch block. And then, you know, obviously the shorter packs you can have, the better ride it's going to have. More leaf springs too. That's going to help a lot. And yeah, this thing cleaned right up. Got all the gas tanks painted and in. Got new tubing. Pulled these off, sandblasted them. Actually, I hand sanded these, cleaned them all up. So everything's clean and fresh and new. Got a new fuel tank for this side. Painted it in the shop. Got a new sending unit. Both sides actually got new sending units. The other one I just painted in place. New hoses. I mean, everything's new, basically. Some of these breather hoses were still nice, so I just cleaned them up. They weren't brittle or anything, so I did reuse those. We did do new hangers as well. So yeah, and the key thing to this is that if I ever wanted to go to 12 inches of lift, it's really easy because we just do the 4-inch shackle flip, so the shackles are underneath. And then we have 12 in the back, and we have a soft ride on top of that, so that's great. And then the front, I would just have to get new springs. And then on the front, I ordered, actually I have my Crossmember out right now. I have this braced up. I have my Crossmember. I had to modify it for this. I ordered a new Crossmember and it was the wrong one because somebody did a different setup in this truck. These trucks are always pieced together. Go figure. So it's never necessarily the original equipment. And so I have I'll just go show you actually. I have the other piece, and you can see how far the front driveline pulls out with 8 inches of lift. It's got just a couple, maybe an inch or so, maybe not even an inch in. So obviously that wouldn't work. So I have a new driveline on order for this too. It was about $400. They make these all the time, some Texas drive shaft shop, same place I'm getting the rear. So the front's $400. I'm guessing the back is $600 to $800. I'm sorry, my phone's ringing. I did pull the tailgate off, cleaned it up. It had a couple of nick spots, so I just sanded it back down, reprimed it. On the back, on this, I re-pinstriped this. It was all faded and stuff, so I masked it all off and repainted it, and so that looks really good. Letting that dry right now. I've got a new emblem on order because I pulled the old emblem off to paint it, and some of the tabs in the back broke, so I just ordered a new one. Unfortunately, these aren't really inexpensive. They're like $80 on eBay, which sucks, but it is what it is. And then here's my front Crossmember transmission mount. I had to modify this section. I'll flip it over so you can actually see. I've got it all primed up now, but what I did, this was a high hump here. I actually cut it, I bent it in, and then I re-welded it, and then I ground it down, and now I've got it primed. I'm just doing some touch-up. I don't know why I'm being so particular with this, as no one's ever going to see it. And I'm just smoothing this out so it looks good, and then we'll prime it and paint it. We'll do pour 15 on this as well. You'll never know. You'll never see it, but now it's got driveline clearance. And like I said before, unfortunately, I had ordered this, which is obviously way enough clearance for drivelines, headers, whatever. Did not fit my setup at all. Not even close. At least for the center mount. This was way too high in the center up this way. It just was not going to work. I could make these, bolt in work. I just have to drill a new hole or two. Maybe I'll look at it one more time before I put the other one in, but it just the setup didn't work. You can see here, the transmission is quite a bit inset here versus the outside, and on the other one, these are all in line. So I don't know what this was for. You can see that they're all basically the same level. Not gonna work, period. So is what it is. Live and learn. So that's it. That's my update. We'll take one last look. I did fire it up. Still fires right up. Runs great. Great to have 2 fresh new gas tanks. Looks great with the gloss black. I'm really excited to have all this primed. And yeah, that's my update for now. See you again soon. Next time it will have the bed on. It'll be out in the street and you can actually see what it looks like with 8 inches of lift. And these are bald 36s, but they measure like 35s. That's it. Later.